Hello everyone from Russia. My name is Alexander. I'm the master of the Space Chess project. I show over 1000 chess games on chessboards of 4 game structures. There are tetragonal, hexagonal, trigonal, and radial. Chessboard structures. All chessboards are structured. They have the same geometry of the overall perimeter, and each square of the board. Once more, they have the same geometry of the overall perimeter, and each square of the board. In my project, along with classical chess pieces, 7 types of other chess pieces are also used. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, Medusa, jellyfish. In my project, along with classical chess pieces, 7 types of other chess pieces are also used. This is the dragon, the well-known Archbishop, with the functions of the knife and bishop. Fish, analogous of the champion from Omega Chess by Daniel MacDonald. It moves orthogonally to one square and orthogonally with jumping, orthogonally and diagonally. Fish, analogous to the champion from Omega Chess by Daniel MacDonald. Medusa or jellyfish, this one. It moves on the large chess board. Such a king around itself, and jumping to the third squares, orthogonally, diagonally, orthogonally, diagonally. Medusa or jellyfish with the functions of the king and jump through 2 cells to the third and orthogonally and diagonally. The teacher well, the teacher, it is a mini queen, teacher. Teacher moves to the further than 2 squares. 2 squares, like queen, but moves no farther than 2 squares. Bird. Bird, flying figure, flying piece, flies orthogonally, flying diagonally, and always moves like a knight to empty 3 cells. To empty 3 cells. The bird will not The bird will not land on anyone's head in flight. No. It's not. No. The bird will not land on anyone's head in flight. And the bird takes pieces only on the nearest squares diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3 on the trigonal chessboard. 1, 2, 3. On the hexagonal chessboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bird. Yes, the bird takes pieces only on the nearest squares diagonally. Bird can also take a pawn or dogs on the pass like this. Hop, hop on the pass. The dog is the pawn's friend. Dog, pawn's friend. Dog, pawn's friend. A dog moves without capturing in the same way as a pawn orthogonally. The dog takes adjacent figures, maybe pieces, along orthogonals. 1, 2, 3. The dog takes adjacent pieces along orthogonals. A dog, like a pawn, does not move backwards. Backwards? No. The dog, like the pawn, turns into different pieces at the end of the chessboard except for heavy pieces, and these are queen, dragon, Medusa, teacher, and rook, Once more, the dog, like the pawn, turns into different pieces at the end of the chessboard, except for heavy pieces, and these are queen, dragon, Medusa, teacher, rook. There is another middle class piece in the project, like the fish and the bird. This is snake. This snake moves. In a sinusoid along the central orthogonal trunk. Sinusoid. Along the central orthogonal trunk. Along the central orthogonal trunk. Well, the movement of the snake is continuous, like this. The movement of the snake is continuous. This linear piece moves only on cells of the same color, like a bishop. Black line, a white sinusoid line. A sine wave can be large or small. Small, large. Small, large. Small, sinusoid line, large. Two snakes are always stronger than two rooks. Two snakes are always stronger than two rooks. And one rook is always stronger than one snake. This is a paradox. The project uses global castling of the king with the rook, bird, fish and teacher. The project uses global castling of the king with rook, bird, fish and teacher. The king can castle under check. The king can castle under check through beaten squares to any empty distance between pieces orthogonally in any projections. The main thing is that the king does not go anywhere. The main thing is that the king does not go anywhere. I have developed many games on chessboards of different size for 2, 3, 4 and 6 players. All games are subject to the general rules of the project. All the games. I have built more than 1,000 variants of chess games and show them on my site number 7. Super catalog of chess games of the project is site number 7. Each individual game has its own name and number in the list. Each individual game has its own name and number in the list. Today there are no projects in the world of this scale offering 1000 variants of chess games bound by the same rules. I invite everyone to my Russian YouTube channel. There you will see a lot of live play, and begin to understand a lot. My name is Alexander Erokhno. I'm the master of the project Space Chess. I recommend watching the following videos. First, for general development. Lesson 85. This is flounder game. This is the flounder game on the 61 squares board with diagonally positioned squares. Between players. This is orthogonally positioned squares between players. This is flounder game. Lesson number 7, part 2. This is the game Alexandria. This is number 1 from the super catalog of chess game. Alexandria number 1 on the classic board with new project pieces. Lesson number 101, part 3. This is the game Russian World, number 717 on a triangular 100 cell board. 100 cell board. Lesson number 135. This is the game Rose, number 1035 on a radial circular 61 cell board. Radial chessboard. Lesson number 111. Game Saturn, number 1700 for 6 players. On the super hexagonal chessboard on on the 127 cells. Lesson numbers 157, 57 game Sun, number 199, four players. Here the flank pawns do not attack towards the nearest opening before crossing the middle of the board, and after moving to the other half of the board, they become full-fledged pawns. Lesson number 127, game Holy Rus, number 1590, hexagonal super with all the pieces of the project. Lesson number 113, game Autonoia, number 572 on a board of 49 cells. Mini game. And lesson number 150, game Proxima Centauri or Proxima Centauri, number 1900, 1800 for four players on 113 cell board. Cell board. And one more thing. In the project, there is super catalog of chess games with more than 1,000 options. You can see the Russian version here. See, it's my first address, first site number 1, including 237 site number 7, super catalog. Now, good luck and prudence to everyone. My name is Alexander Erokhno. Welcome to my project.